to work with, they are going to deliver and they are going to perform. And with the kind of experience and knowledge that I have in business, I can assure you people that I'm going to deliver and I'm going to change Vihiga. I'm going to make sure that hata mtu akiingia Vihiga, it look like a city. I love class, napenda vitu mzuri, na nita make sure that everybody that will be in that county atakuwa proud kuambia mtu. You see right now, if there are people, if you go to Lamu, even here in Nairobi, if you tell people that you come from Vihiga, mtu atakuuliza, what is that? Nobody knows about Vihiga. Nobody has marketed this county. So tunaenda to make sure that to market our county to the world, and not only market our county, we are going to market the resources that is in that county. Kuna mtu ameuliza swali, which plans do you have for people with disability? I think I answered that question. And then number 6, which plans do you have for the youth who are abusing drugs in Vihiga? The biggest challenge in affect youth, ile shida youth ambao wako nayo, it's because of shida ya ukosefu wa kazi. They are idle. Kitu ambao naenda kufanya Vihiga, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that tunaenda to come up with a plan. You know, ukiangalia Vihiga is still a virgin county. If you look at the governors who have been there, there is no structure. Kuna kitu yote wameweza kufanya in that county. So what we are going to do, we are going to restructure that county. If we decide, okay, from Lunyerere to Kigama, this is going to be a computer street. The moment we name it like that and we empower and we try to see how we are going to make sure that that street deals only with IT and everything. Tukisema tumeamua Hamisi, certain place is going to deal with manufacturing of food product, whatever, we are going to look for investors who are coming there. Because you see, the other challenge that we are having in our county is that unapata the current government is not even advertising, is not talking about the business opportunity that are in the county. Right now, as we are talking, we only have one hotel ambayo inajulikana ambayo inaitwa Sosa. And for people to come and invest in hotel industry, they must be sure that we are going to get clients. So ile kitu yenye inaweza fanya watu invest in hotel industry is when we have so many activities. We are going to make sure that for people to be able to be busy and make money, we are going to have so many activities. Vihiga is a place of talent. We have youth. Ukiangalia mambo ya football, vijana wetu wanacheza mchezo mzuri. But if you look at the central government, ukiangalia the kind of, ukiangalia wasichana wetu wa Vihiga Queens walipitia through a lot of struggle, na zile pesa ambazo walilipwa ilikuwa peanuts. You play for a whole 3 months, then somebody is going to give you 3 million. That is not enough hata kulipa wachezaji na taking care of their movement and everything. So what we are going to do, we are going to make sure that we are going to start our own league zenye zitakuwa zikichezwa huko Vihiga, zenye zitakuwa zikilipwa vizuri kuliko zile zingine. Then we will have our own TV station and a radio station just to market the talent. Na jambo ambalo nataka kuambia especially vijana, I want to talk to musician, especially ukiangalia mtu kama Vida is a very good musician na ametoa nyimbo mzuri. The man is talented na anaangaliwa na youth wengi sana. But one thing that I want to tell that gentleman is that you must work hard. Even if you decide releasing a new music every week, because ukiangalia ile bidii na kutoa music mingi hit after hit is what will make people start looking for you. Because as we are speaking right now, you are only a star in Kenya. But pali penye lafu fike, lafu kwe somebody, look at somebody like Samido. Kwa nini Sabida anaitwa show Dubai, anaitwa show wapi? You should think. And one thing that I want to tell, especially the Luya community, wale ambao wako katika nchi zingine kama diaspora, is this: try, unaangalia Wakikuyu wana organize events, wanaita musician zao, talent zao uko nje. Call this musician wenye wako Vihiga. We want to make sure that we are going to have so many events to make sure that hiyo talent imeonekana. Tunataka tuone vijana wakienda kuperform. Wakalenjini wanajulikana na mambo ya kukimbia, mnaona vile wanakimbia huko nje. Tunataka to make sure that our musician wetu tumewamarket, wanaenda kuperform huko nje, tunasikia wameenda US, wameenda wapi, so that wengine wanaanza kuona music pays. That is what we want to do. And another thing I want to tell our youth, especially not only our youth but people in music industry, invest in whatever that you are doing. Invest in quality video. Invest in what you are doing, even the way you dress and everything. Make sure that when you are making money, invest in yourself. Because you see, by the end of the day, kuna vile unaweza toa video, shindwa why are you not growing? It's because you are not investing in whatever, because ukiangalia most of these people who are working in offices, you get people, mutajajiriwa, but he makes sure that by the time I get into the office, I dress well, I do well. What do you want to do? You want to impress your clients. And you see, as usual, kiangalia sisi, deals tutengenezei kwa computer ama nini. Deals, pesa tunatengeneza kwa boardroom. When we go to the boardroom, that is where we make our money from. That's why we make sure that when it comes to your boardroom, the way our presentation and everything, we have to look important, we have to look class, because we don't want to look desperate. So that anybody who comes in our office and we want to do business with him, and I feel as if he needs us, not that we need him. And I feel anatuhitaji. So that is what I can tell our people. Don't just go to studio, 2 minutes, umetoa music, something that is not ripe. Hiyo ndio kitu ambao nataka kuambia watu wetu ni kuwa music is business. Na ikikuwa biashara, invest. Take your time. Think about your business. That is business. There's another one here talking about which plans do you have for the youth who are, that's one I've already answered. Which plan do you have for unemployment? Hii shida ya unemployment ni shida kubwa sana. Na I want to share with you something, guys, about my life. This is my personal testimony. I'm born again Christian. Na jambo ambalo nataka kuambia ni kuwa I'm somebody who has never been employed. Sijawahi ajiriwa. My first business yenye nilifungua, I remember nilikuwa nauza mtumba. Nilikuwa natoa viatu Kikomba nikiuza pale. My wife alikuwa nauza suruali za ndani na vest. After sometimes alikuwa natoka naenda, alianzia kwenda Isili. The first thing alifanya, alikuwa analeta kidogo, anauza, ananunua stock ya 1000, by the time akizungusha anapata 3000. Akafika place, alikuwa na bank 1000 daily, na mimi natoa viatu Kikomba. That is how we started. Ikafika place, what she did, she started employing other people to help her sell what she had, then they shared profit. Me, I started with the mutumba, nikauza viatu. Ukingojea, you wait for employment, I'm telling you the truth, utangoja, ungoje na ungoje. Ukipata, you'll be told kind of salary yenye utaambiwa na ukikompare na ule mtu. That's why you see in Nairobi, if you go to River Road, there's a lot of circulation of money, lakini ukienda saidi kama Koinange huko uptown, utakuta watu wanavaa suti, but by the end of the day hawana kitu kwa mfuko. For you to be able to make money, lazima ujiangushe. Hakuna kitu kingine. Ukituona hivi, ikifika wakati wa kazi, ukijua hata uweze kujua hata kama ni kuoffload mzigo, we do that. Lazima ujiangushe. So hiyo ndio kitu ambao nataka kuambia youth, usingoje uajiriwe, because what we are going to do in Vihiga, we are going to create a very good environment for you to be able to do your business. Yes, we are going to employ our people, but I can assure you the percentage that we might employ, it might be less than 10%. So what are we going to do with the 60%? This 60%, we have to sit down with them to ambia, listen, this is what we can be able to do. We have to make sure that we create employment for ourselves and for our people. So that that's why you see, for me, the reason why I was disagreeing with the government, I never believed in the bottom up. Because when you talk about handling the people down there, it's not possible, it's very difficult. But the moment you target the middle, so that they can create employment to these people, unakuta in a trickle, it goes very well. So that's why we want to make sure that we want to empower people there so that they can create employment. We want to bring in investor. There are so many investors that are there. Na tunataka to make sure that through the accounting, tunataka tutumie our skill, our business skill, to make sure that kupitia ile biashara, ile akili ambao na experience ambao tumepata kwa biashara, tumeweza kusaidia watu wetu waweze kufungua biashara, tulete investors waweze kufungua biashara Vihiga, kwa sababu Vihiga niko sure kuna cheap labor na kuna land pali watu wanaweza fungua factory, because when it comes to manufacturing you don't need a big space. Invest also in cottage industry, whereby when it comes to manufacturing and farming, tukiinvest hapo sana, tutaweza kusaidia watu wetu wapate chakula, whether it's zero grazing. We use the new technology to help our people. I think kama kuna my brother hapo, kama kuna swali mtaniuliza that you feel that I should answer right now, unaweza niambia. So definitely, you see, unajua mimi napenda sport, and it's not only in Sabatia, but we are going to do a very good stadium in Vihiga, and we cannot depend on the central government. The best way that we can be able to come up with a very good stadium is involving other people, other foreigners and investors to come and partner. We get grants kwa sababu kuna talents through the tournaments tunaenda kufanya, and this is not something that tunataka tungojee mpaka tuingie kwa serikali. Tuko na mpango mingi sana ambazo tunataka kuanza now, so that kama ni kitu atungojei. Ndio sababu naona sahi as we are speaking kuna watoto wanapata uniform, kuna medical camps zitaendelea kuendelea, so we don't want to wait ifike hiyo wakati alafu. And then one thing that I can tell you guys is that you are going to experience kuwa led by a businessman mwenye ako focused, somebody mwenye anafikiria na maono, somebody who love God, mwenye anafikiria. Utaona very big difference kwa sababu definitely I know if I'm given the opportunity we are going to have a change, and normally a change is not that the way you think. Sometimes it's a bit painful. We are going to make a lot of change zenye hata kwa county watu watafikiria tukipata hiyo nini the first few months utaona itakuwa uchungu, but the moment to make sure that, because ukiangalia mbali Kai City, we have to do so many changes for us to be able to get people who will come and invest and do manufacturing and do good buildings in that city. So kutakuwa na so many changes, the structure, and we are going to make sure that we come up with a very good plan. Yes. You know, normally elder people come with wisdom. You know, the more you grow old, the more unapata wisdom, and these are the people that have been neglected in the society. Our watu, in most cases, they are depending more on us, especially this kind of age yenye tuko nayo. Ni watu ambao lazima to make sure tumeangalia afya yao. Kila mtu lazima to make sure elders wamepata kadi ya NSSF na NHIF, to make sure that in case mtu akikuwa mgonjwa anatibiwa bure, asikuwe na wasiwasi. Ukiangalia katika Vihiga tuko na very big problem, especially when it comes to mambo ya pressure. Hiyo ni ugonjwa ambao inatusumbua, mambo ya cancer. Hizo ndio vitu ambao tunataka ku make sure tumepata hospitali ambayo hizo madawa katika hospitali zetu hazifai kukosa. Lazima tuchunge wazee, ndiposa tusikaje kungojea wakufe ndio tunaanza kuchanga. So we are going to make sure that mambo ya matibabu tumeshughulikia, mambo ya kadi za NSSF na NHIF zote wako nazo. Asante. Kuna swali lingine? There's something that tumehold mambo ya medical camp kwa sababu now you see the government iliandika ikasema we need some approvals for us to proceed with the medical camps all over the country. So mambo ya medical camp tunaendelea na mambo ya jigas. Shida kubwa ya jigas, kitu ya kwanza ni mambo ya afya, uchafu. Tena lazima to make sure tumeangalia mazingira iko safi. If you look at our place like especially like Vihiga, there's poor drainage. Ukiangalia nyumba zetu, ukiangalia classroom, hizo ndio vitu ambazo zinaleta jigas. Ukiangalia watoto wetu, hii si ile era ya kuacha watoto waende shuleni miguu tupu. We are going to come up with plan, hata kama ni zile viatu za plastic. We will make sure that at least hata ule mtawezi akafford kiatu, kuna zile viatu za plastic watoto wetu wanaweza pewa. Watoto wetu wakienda shule, tunataka to make sure that wamepata chakula. Tunataka watoto wakisoma, kama ni uniform ni nini, we have to provide that. Yes. That is the problem that we have been having. You know, if we, you know, even in business, what we always do, we invest in human resource. Wafanyikazi lazima make sure that wamelipwa vizuri. Ukiona shida kama hii kitokea, sana sana inatokea na wale watu ambao wanafanya pale kazi. Unakuta hao wanaishi maisha duni. So how do you expect these people to deliver, to give good service kama wanaishi maisha kama hiyo? Number one, lazima to make sure watu wetu wanalipa on time na wanalipa vizuri. Number two, lazima tuangalie tuko na madawa, tuko na kila kitu, kwa sababu hata kama unawalipa vizuri na hakuna, the facility is not well equipped, inakuwa a challenge. So those are the things that tunaenda ku make sure tumeweka. Alafu the other thing that watu wengi wamekuwa na shida nayo, sana sana watu wetu wamekuwa na shida kubwa sana, ni ukiangalia sana sana wamama wetu wamekuwa kipata watoto huko, unafika unakuta mtoto amekufa ama ameaga. Hata even yesterday I got a phone call from another lady complaining about the same. So hospitali, public hospitals especially from our county, zimekuwa experience shida kubwa sana kwa sababu salary na delay. But what we need to do is tusiangalie tu central government, lazima pesa zitoke kwa central government. Our question is, what are we going to do to make sure that we start generating some income apart from what is coming from the central government? And you see, that is the difference between a businessman na ule mtu mwenye amesema tu yeye amekuwa akifanya kazi kwa serikali. As a businessman, you will look for avenue. Yes, umepewa pale kiwanja. What can you do with that thing? Umepewa hii, umepewa this equipment. What can you be able to do to start generating income? Because you see, most of the workers in the county, unakuta mtu ako hapo is a minister, na yeye mwenyewe ajielewi responsibility yake ni nini. Because unapatia mtu, naita mtu minister, hana budget, hana anything. So by the end of the day, everything inakuwa kwa ofisi ya governor. You see, you cannot be everything. Lazima make sure that umepatia, kama ni minister, umempatia budget, umempatia responsibility, umemwambia kitu ya kufanya. Those are the things that we need to do. Si ati unapatia tu mtu responsibility na huyu mtu hana budget, hana chochote, he or she cannot move. Hizo ndio vitu ambazo tunataka to make sure that tumeempower watu wetu. For somebody like me, if I have a trade minister, I will make sure that nimemsaidia na network zangu, so that namtuma kwa mkutano, I organize those seminars, namwambia if there are those investors, this is what you need to do and this is how you are supposed to talk to them. Because you see, ukikuwa kiongozi, unajua uwezo kategemea akili ya wafanyikazi. I remember there's a time we were in Dubai, and when we were working there, I met an Arab guy na akaniambia he needs some employees. Na mimi kwa sababu ya ile love ambayo niko nayo sana to my country, I told him, I'll get for you very intelligent people from my country, Kenya. There we have smart people, wanaongea kizungu mzuri, whatever. The guy looked at me and told me, listen my brother, you see that building? That is my building. You see the other? Hiyo ni building yangu. He showed me like 4 or 5 buildings zenye zilikuwa zinasungia, akaniambia hizo zote, those are his building. Then he told me, you think naweza tengeneza hizo building zote kama sina akili? Mimi niko na akili. What I want beautiful ladies and handsome men who can attract customers, not people who are smart. So that means when you are in leadership, hufai kuangalia akili. You just need people that when you taambia fanya hivi na wafanye, fanya hivi na wafanye. Because you can have people that who are professional, but unajua wakifika pale, it becomes very difficult to work with them. So you need people that you can be able to tell what to do. Because ukikuwa pale ukisema now I want to be a governor, lazima ujue the responsibility of that position. That's why you see I said for me, with the kind of knowledge and whatever administrative knowledge that I have, it's better off for me to go for governor than senate. Kwa sababu I felt that I am good in it, and I got a lot of experience in that, and I can be able to help our people. Asante sana ka. Thank you so much, guys. Now, let me just thank you, Morris Mudaki. Asante sana for your support. Medrin Muganzi, thank you so much. Alfred Opati, Ismail Amin, Box 14, Wycliffe Asango, nakukumbuka vizuri sana mea yetu. Jeff MC, Jeff, asante sana Honorable Koech. Thank you, Gemstone. Asante sana Morris Mudaki. Kuna Tobias Ouno, thank you Doreen Kagea. Asanti Shanzu Victor. Umia yetu Mirembe wakili. This is a very good lawyer kutoka huko Vihiga ambako pale Eldoret. He's also my lawyer. Kunaye Malema anasema good evening. I think good evening my brother. Kuna Omondi, Nyanzo Omondi. Thank you. Kuna Jamestown, kunaye hapa who else? Yeah, I think kuna chairman hapa, MC chairman tuwangu sana. Kuna Oscar Galavu, thank you my brother. Kuna visionary Kebeya, thank you. Kuna Vincent Muriga, asante sana watu wangu, thank you so much. Nashukuru sana, I'm humble. Thank you for everything. Kuna Ian na Swani. Alafu kunaye Anyama wa Anyama. Thank you so much. So ile kitu ambayo nataka kusema, I know one thing that I know, I might be having like 60 or 70% skills or 50% or 40% according to everyone mwenye kulingana na vile mambo inakuwa, but you see what we need to do, we must work together. Lazima tufanye kazi pamoja. I have to listen to my people. Lazima tena, the more tukiendelea kuingia kwa ground, the more tutaendelea ku learn a lot of things of what our people exactly want. Unajua sometimes tunaweza kuwa tukiongea na labda hatujaingia huko ndani tuweze kujua shida za watu wetu kabisa, how are we going to solve them. So what we need to do guys, if you have some ideas that you think we can sit down and we help each other, you see by the end of the day, it's not about me, it's not about whoever, it's about us. This thing what we want to do, tunataka to make sure sana sisi watu ambao tumetoka Vihiga tumeshikana pamoja, tumebadilisha Vihiga. Tunataka to make sure when you are talking about the best counties in Kenya, we are talking about Vihiga. Ukimentionia mtu Vihiga anajua Vihiga iko connected with what. Sasa hiyo ukiambia mtu Vihiga wajui Vihiga, watu wanajua tu ni mawe, ni place imejaa mawe. We want to change the story of our county. Thank you so much guys. Have a good evening.